Hello, YouTube. So today is Tuesday. I had a job this morning, and let me just check. It's Tuesday, April 28th. Had a job this morning, and um, the whole week is really bad. It's going to be raining. I don't know let me just see if you can see this. So it's going to be. It was already raining yesterday, Monday. Today was nice. I had one job from previously yesterday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is supposed to be rainy, cloudy. Whatever it's saying for Thursday, it's saying it's going to be cold. It's not a good week. So that's one thing. I don't have any job set up for this week yet. So I a little bit tired today. I knocked my minimum doors. So I knocked 50 doors. That's the minimum for the day. And I did one job, which only took like 2 hours. So he didn't have screens. So made 280 for that one. 280. And so and I'm also finding it difficult in the Denver area to keep knocking doors, even though they are closer to my location than most of the people that I knocked doors on last year. I don't like the way I'm laying down. But it's a bit difficult because a lot of them have window cleaners, or they really want it cheap. Competition is like they are really cheap too. But there's a lot of houses and a lot of density. Maybe I was thinking of doing like half Denver and then half first part of the day when everybody's supposed to be busy from like 10 until 2 p.m. I go to knock doors in Denver, take a lunch, and knock doors in Aurora until 7 p.m. And I still can do it now. I still have time, but my battery's running out, and it's gonna be rainy for the next 3 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's gonna be rainy. It's gonna be cold. I usually don't let that stop me, but I don't know. I feel a little bit weird. And then my thing I wanted to talk about today was, how do you know when you should be done for the day? Like, it's halfway through the day. It's like right now it's 4 p.m. right? 4:30. I stopped around 4 p.m. I knocked 50 doors. I was actually done with the job around noon. Noon. I started at 9, done by noon. Definitely done by noon. So knocked doors, 50 doors. Now it's 4 p.m. I was done knocking doors 4 p.m. ish. Knocked 50 doors, but I could still keep going till 7. And I don't like the fact that it's gonna be cloudy and rainy the next day. It doesn't mean I'm gonna stop knocking doors, but how do you know how hard to go? Because I could still like make use of my time and study business and sales, or I could just go and knock doors, even though I know it's going to be fruitless. So how do you know when you're done? A little bit how I know is like my behavior. My behavior kind of gave me a clue. Like, there was incidents today where 2 customers, because customers can a hard time. Like, not everyone's gonna be a sweetheart. Not everyone's gonna be nice, but you still have to be nice. You still have to be nice regardless of whether I have to be nice regardless of whether they're nice or not. I had two incidences where I almost like gave them back what they gave me. So they were not being nice, and I almost like gave them like my feedback was negative. Two customers, of course, men, old grumpy men, which old men, yes, tend to be grumpy and cheap. But there was one guy, and he said, uh, I was like, I wanted to give him a prize for the windows. He said, no, he doesn't do his windows. He doesn't clean his windows. I was like, never, ever, you don't ever clean your windows? Like, he said, no. I was like, oh, okay, enjoy your windows. So I said, enjoy your windows, and that was like a comeback for me. Just makes me feel better. I felt terrible, and I said, enjoy your windows. Like, it's like, oh, like that was unnecessary. It was not nice, and I know from what I feel, I would want to say like that's a little bit on the aggressive side. So that one incident, you're supposed to be nice as a door salesman. I said, enjoy your windows, and he was like, enjoy your dirty windows. Like, yes, I was trying not to be nice, and I said, enjoy your windows, not clean windows. I was telling him to enjoy his dirty windows, and I was being a jackass. So that was one incident today. And the second incident was when I tried to give an old man, a price. He was working in his front yard, and he said that he already has somebody who does his windows. And I it's good to keep asking questions. So I kept asking questions. How often do they clean the windows? He said every couple of months, or like maybe quarterly, every 3 months. And so I was like, wow, okay, how much do they charge you? Because I'd be like, okay, if it's every quarter, maybe he's paying a lot over the year. But he's like, 120. It's like, 120. Just the outside? No, I said he said inside and outside for 120. I was like, that doesn't sound like any money. What the hell is 120 for inside and outside cleaning? And I think he had like at least he had windows where there's no screens on the outside, but definitely there's screens on the inside. But it was a 2-story house. I would say maybe 40 minimum windows, because in that neighborhood there's 40 minimum window panes, 40 minimum window panes. So for me, that would have been $340 just for the outside. I can give him a discount and give it for $300 for the outside, but $120 for inside and out. So because the outside and the inside takes about the same amount of time. So the inside is a squeegee sponge, the outside is a water-fed pole. So for me, from the inside and out, I would say it takes me 4 hours to do the outside, 4 hours to do the inside. So like 8 hours. And he was saying it took him like 4 or 5 hours to do the inside and out, and he would be charging $120 to do the inside and out. First of all, if it was 5 hours, $120, it ends up being no more than 20 something dollars per hour, which is terrible. And but and then again, like, technically it doesn't take 5 hours to do the inside and out. It takes more like 6, 7, 8 hours minimum. Yeah, 6, 7, 8 hours. So, because you don't want to do more than 8 hours. So, but and then I didn't say anything negative, but I felt definitely when I left. This is not just one time, but a lot of times when I leave, I'd be like, jackass, out loud. And so when I'm being that way, like I'm being negative like that, I know I probably should cut it off. Even though I could keep going, but if I'm being negative, that's not productive. That's bringing my productivity down, and that's putting a negative image to the business, which is a service-based business, and I have low overhead, so there's no cost. I don't have any costs associated with cleaning windows as much. So the cost is for the customer. He or she's paying for the services. So if I'm being disrespectful, ungrateful, that's not good for the future for the business, and it just shows a negligence on my part. So that's when I know. Yes, I can keep going and be an aggressive MFR motherfucker, but it doesn't help when my attitude is negative, and I should probably cut it off and just wait for the next day when I'm feeling great. So, but yeah, I could keep going. I could do 4 hour and then another 4 hour, take a lunch in between, and then do another 4 hour. But it's important to have a good attitude, and when my attitude is not good, it's you know it's just as good to do something else like studying and hone my skills. So that's my just my 2 cents for the day. And if you stuck around to this point, thank you so much. I love you. I hope you get a lot out of this video. And remember to do the hard thing, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.